Yo, what up? It's Bonez Dubb in the Bonecast, episode motherfucking 13, yo. We back. And we're back. In this bitch, man. What's up? Welcome, y'all. This is fucking Off the Hook, man. Keeping it going. Episode 13. We got a good one for you. All kinds of shit's popping in the entertainment industry, and we're here to talk about it. Episode 13, y'all. Fucking sponsored by Andrew B, Lisa G, DJ Mad Hatter, Brian and Holly Teeters, motherfucking Matt Bogner, Fusion. Thank you, y'all. Thank you for sponsoring this episode and every other single episode. If you want to shout out and get your own sponsor on and support the motherfucking Bonecast, go to thebonecast.com and click sponsor and give you all the details there. It's ran by the Patreon, and you become a patron and you help out the motherfucking Bonecast and get shout outs and all kinds of freshness, and you can get merch at thebonecast.com too. Super fresh. So yeah, thank you, y'all. Thank you for sponsoring. Fucking shout out to all y'all. Super fucking appreciate it. It's making the episodes better, that's for sure. For real though, for real. If you look at the first one and look at now, it's much better. But yeah, let's get into it. Once again, thank you sponsors, man. Y'all the shit. It's Diabetes Awareness Month. We're gonna talk a little bit about that. I dropped this video that was like an interview style on, I guess, like a day of experience of being a type 1 diabetic, you know what I'm saying? So that was pretty dope. I'm just kind of fucking raising awareness, you know what I'm saying? Nothing special. I ain't trying to get no money off of nothing. I just raise awareness towards, for one, diabetes in general, and for another, the extreme fucking stupid prices of insulin just so diabetics can live is super crazy. Anyway, we'll get into it, but it's Diabetes Awareness Month, so we're going to talk a little bit about that. A bunch of movies, I guess mostly are all trailers, and not even trailers because they're coming out so far in line, but we got a lot of movies to talk about. Some Disney stuff, Pixar stuff, DC stuff, Marvel stuff, motherfucking SpongeBob stuff. Talking about some the prequel to fucking Game of Thrones called House of the Dragon, I believe. That's fucking gonna be dope. We're gonna talk about the fucking, I've called it, if nobody else had called it, I'm calling it right now. This is the era of the streaming wars. And we're gonna talk about the motherfucking streaming wars because it's going down. Like HBO Max, Netflix, fucking Disney Plus, everybody else, all kinds of shit. Yeah, a bunch of fucking shows. I got A and B stories from the road. Well, that's a Bonez Dubb story from the road. A couple of them actually, and they relate to the diabetes thing too, since it's, you know, the awareness month and all. So that'll be dope. I got an announcement to make regarding some Bonez Dubb shit. And yeah, it's gonna be a good one, like I said. As usual, you know. Podcast's a fucking podcast, man. This one we just fuck around and talk about fresh movies and shit. And join in the live chat and fucking, you know, just kick it and talk about the shit that's fucking awesome in the world these days. And sometimes the shitty shit. We don't get too ruthless on here, but I do review some shit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, anything I'm talking about on here is shit that I like, so you'll rarely see a lame review or anything like that, you know? A negative review, I should say. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. It's dope, and soon we're gonna be rolling out on all platforms, so that's gonna be dope. We'll still be doing the video, of course, because it's a video podcast. But if people want to listen to it afterwards, you know, like when they're driving or something, I'm gonna make it available on all platforms too. So that'll be dope. Motherfucking yeah. Bonecast, man. No special guest today. I couldn't organize it in time, so that's my fault. But next week's gonna be dope. We'll say that. But we got too much to talk about anyway to bring in other shit because there's so much going on right now. Movies, man. I guess we'll just start there. Pixar and Disney. Disney's fucking popping off right now. It's fucking crazy. Of course, they take over everything. Anytime they touch anything, they just take over. Old Mickey Mouse, man, running shit like in the fucking South Park episodes. Pixar's got. I thought they had 2 movies coming out, but because they just announced this one called Soul, but I guess Soul, Soul, is just Disney. It's not Pixar. I think, if I'm not horribly wrong. And then Pixar's one that's dropping is Onward, and they both look dope because I'm a Pixar fan for sure. Animated movies, you know what I'm saying? I got children. Everybody knows we watch motherfucking animated shit constantly. So I'm dope. I'm hyped to see it. They don't look like crazy graphic style in the trailers. That is, they don't look crazy graphic style like anything's new. They just look same old Pixar animation. You know what I'm saying? But it's dope. Looks dope. Toy Story was dope, so it wasn't as good as 3, in my opinion. But they're schooling it still. I like fucking Pixar, man. They school shit. And Onward looks dope. It's like a fantasy world, you know, non-human type. You know what I'm saying? Peep the trailer. It's dope. Maybe I'll start doing trailer reviews on here. I don't know, that's kind of hard to do if it's just the audio, if you're just listening to the audio too, but I don't know, it's an idea. We can school it. Disney Plus is fucking running shit right now. Everybody's hype on that. Some people hate it because it's just like old school shit, but they haven't seen the new shit because there's a lot of new shit coming to it, you know? So that'll be dope. But I'm an old school Disney fan too, so you know, it was dope. It's dope. I don't think it's worth no $7 a month. It's just another streaming service to pay for, like I was talking about on the other podcast. But we'll see. You know, I guess it's gonna get doper. But before I get off the Disney track, Star Wars, the Mandalorian show is dope. It's awesome. I fucking thoroughly enjoy watching it so far. And if y'all seen it, I want a droid like that in the first episode. Like in the future, I want a droid like that for real. Anyway, Disney Plus is schooling it. I watched, the Goofy movie the other day, man. And I posted about it on my Instagram story. Oh man, check out my Instagram story too. We'll get into it again later, but I'm doing this thing called comedians in kid movies, like a hashtag style, and it's like a mashup between comedians that have been in kids movies playing characters for the family movies, but they're ruthless comedians. So their audio is mashed up with the kids movie video. It's so fucking funny. So peep that shit out. I'm gonna keep it on my Instagram story. So hopefully I can push me over to 10K followers. I'm almost there, so I'm trying to hype it up. It's at BONEZAMB, at Bones AMB on Instagram. So go check it out. Go follow me, and that's some funny shit. And when I'm all said and done, I'll compile them all together so everybody will see it on the story. You know what I'm saying? So go check that shit out. It's super fucking funny. Anyway, back into it. Yeah, Disney Plus is running shit though, and we'll see how it goes. Cause it might, I know it'll keep going, but we'll see. You know, cancel culture's popular right now. It might get shut the fuck down. But we'll talk about it again too when we get back into the TV shows. But cause the fucking streaming wars are upon us. It's crazy. You imagine, like, in the Blockbuster era, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't even think this shit would even be possible. And now there's no more cable. I mean, people still watch cable sometimes, but you know what I mean. It's all about the streaming services, and the war is popping right now. Anyway, we'll get into it. I also posted about the poster for Black Adam starring The Rock. DC movie coming out in 2021, at the end of 2021, so that's gonna be a while before we see it. But the announcement by The Rock was dope. I didn't know he was gonna be a DC superhero, and Black Adam for none either. I know some people know about it because as soon as I started talking about it, they're like, yeah, no shit, you didn't know that? No, I didn't know that, but now I do, and it's fucking dope. Because I'm a DC fan, just as much, if not the same, you know what I'm saying, just as much, if, you know, as Marvel, I'd say. I mean, movie-wise, Marvel be killing them, but, because they just pump them out. Boom, 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 boom. Blockbuster after blockbuster hit. And, but I like the DC shit, too. I grew up reading DC comics, and Marvel too, but a lot of DC Batmans and shit, you know. Fucking SpongeBob movie, I think I talked about it last week too, but I just want to mention it again if I did. It looks so dope. I mean, the kids really aren't into SpongeBob anymore, but I remember when they were little, and were, you know, super into it, so it was always on, you know. So that made me a fan. Plus, it's got mad adult jokes in it. Man, it's just dope. It looks awesome. The animation is totally different. It's almost claymation, kind of. So that looks pretty dope. I'll probably drag the kids to see it anyway. Nostalgia reasons. And my son told me about How to Train Your Dragon new movie, which I haven't seen the last one, but I know everybody was talking about it, and they were like, oh, it's definitely, they're not making any more. So I'm fucking surprised that they're making any more. He was hyped. He's like, hell yeah, let's do it. I want to watch that shit. So, but I haven't seen the trailer yet. He told me about it this morning. So I wrote it down real quick. I was like, oh shit. But, yeah, fucking, I'll have to go peep it out. I know I've seen the first two, maybe part of the third one. I don't even know. But they were dope. I ain't complaining. So yeah, speaking of new movies, let's get into the Marvel shit real quick, because that was a big topic going on right now. They dropped a bunch of names. Well, they dropped a bunch of release dates for Marvel and Disney movies coming out. A bunch, like 50, you know what I'm saying, over the next 4 years or whatever. And Marvel had 4 or 5, I can't remember, new movies slated for 2023. So damn near a new movie every 2 months from Marvel, from the MCU movies, like New Wave, New Phase, or whatever the fuck. So, but all of them were unnamed. Like, they got a whole bunch coming out this year, next year, blah, blah, blah. Not this year, but, you know, 2020, 2021, 22. But 2023 had like 5 unnamed fucking movies. That's what everybody's talking about right now. So that's gonna be dope. I know they still got a bunch coming out that nobody's even talking about, like Black Panther 2 and what's the other one? I'm Aren't they doing a Doctor Strange one and a Thor one? I'm pretty sure there's a new Thor and a new Doctor Strange. And they've announced that too. You know my memory shit, so I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But my point is, Marvel's this shit. The way that they merged with obviously the biggest fucking entertainment company in the world, Disney, was genius. Now they can put out movie after movie, blockbuster hit after blockbuster hit, unlimited funds, pretty much. You know, so they can have their giant productions and make their millions, some maybe even billions of dollars off of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm hats off to them because genius. They would have never done that just as their own movie company. I mean, their shit would be hype, but obviously, there's still fans without fucking Disney owning them. You know what I'm saying? Which I am one of, so don't get mad at me on that one. But the fact that they did that shit just makes it unlimited. Unlimited fucking awesome movies. The more money you put into a movie, the more epic you can make it. You know, I'm not saying good, the more money you can put into it, but the more epic, you know what I'm saying? The more details and fucking high-priced actors and awesome cameos, digital effects, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? The bigger the movie, the better, I think, when it comes to epic superhero movies like that, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, a comedy you can make for a couple, you know, maybe $100,000 or something like that. I don't know the numbers, but and make millions off of it because it's a comedy, but it's that epic fucking superhero shit. Good on you, Marvel. Good on you. So, let's get into TV. The TV shits. Okay, so let's get into the TV shit. House of the Dragon, I think is what they're calling it. I'm pretty sure House of the Dragon. It's a prequel, I'm hearing, to Game of Thrones, and I know there's a lot of Game of Thrones people out there, and I can feel your excitement, because my excitement is off the chain. I can't wait. Like, and they're gonna get all, you know what I'm saying, super cameos, and it's gonna be dope, you know what I'm saying? Just like Better Call Saul was for Breaking Bad. You know what I'm saying? I can't really say that much for Fear the Walking Dead, because it definitely wasn't a big smash hit as The Walking Dead, that's for sure. But this one, Game of Thrones prequel, looks dope, sounds dope. Can't wait to see that. And HBO, speaking of HBO, these motherfuckers, HBO Max, they got Adult Swim, Cartoon Network, all the HBO shit, a whole bunch of other networks. They're coming for the stream. They put their head in the streaming wars. Like, I already had HBO Go to watch all the HBO shit I be watching, you know what I'm saying? But they're making this HBO Max that's not out yet, I don't believe. No, it's not out yet, but they just announced all the networks that are teaming up with them. And they got a fucking good hat to throw in to the streaming wars, for sure. They're gonna school shit with that. I'm definitely gonna buy it. That's what sucks, man. Here comes another one that I'm gonna have to get, which is just gonna replace the HBO anyway, but here comes another one, man, in the streaming wars. And Netflix didn't fucking hold back either, because they teamed up with Nickelodeon for apparently some new shows based on old characters. But now that they're teaming up, that means that they're gonna fucking start pumping in Nickelodeon shows to Netflix and, 90s kids especially. But there's a lot of people who watch Nickelodeon shows and love all that shit. And although I'd say it's not as big as Disney, but it's definitely number 2 in the kid game. You know what I'm saying? In the fucking family entertainment game. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. There we go. We got 3 main contenders. HBO Max, Disney Plus, and Netflix, of course, because they be running shit even without their merger. But, so 3 major contenders, I'd say. And then there's also Hulu. But with all this shit coming out, Hulu's kind of just like the alternative to cable, which is dope. But I don't think, like, if there's gonna be a top 3 after HBO Max comes out, I'm pretty sure the top 3 will be that, Netflix, and Disney Plus. After it comes out, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm sure Hulu's up there. I'm not sure, don't quote me on this, I don't have statistics, but I'm just saying it's fucking crazy, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy, man. The era of the streaming wars. Never would have thought, like I said, never would have thought, you know? I haven't even used a DVD player in like 5 years now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that some shit? I used to be like, fuck, I need a DVD player so bad. Finally got one or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And now they're useless. They're gonna be collector. I mean, I don't even think they'll be collector style like VHS is. You know, an 8mm or whatever it became for VHS. I don't know because I'm a dumbass. But anyway, streaming wars, man, it's crazy. Oh, because I wanted to mention YouTube and Hulu because you never know. Because YouTube got the cable going on with YouTube TV, and Hulu's got the we'll replay your shows right after it airs going on. You know, and they got some movies too. They're pretty good. Hulu's pretty dope. But what are they gonna do now? That's my question. The YouTube TV or something new that they'll come up with, and Hulu. What's Hulu gonna do? Because you know they're gonna contend still after Max drops. Anyway, it's dope. I love it because they're all trying their best to bring us good shit, so we'll pay them money. And so far, it's been worth the fucking monthly $6.99 or $7.99, whatever it is. I don't know. I could be wrong. It could suck and just totally fail. So we'll see. Harley Quinn animated show. Oh yeah, the Harley Quinn animated show. What the fuck is it called? I think it's just called Harley Quinn something. But I kept seeing ads for it online and was like, oh yeah, that's dope. Here comes another one. You know, so I'll watch it on DC Universe or whatever. And no, it's like super big show, and it's like fucking cussing and shit and ruthlessness like the original Harley Quinn and Joker were, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. From what I saw, from the ads that I saw, it looks super dope. Like, totally adult style fucking nostalgia shit going on with that one. So that looks dope. Kind of like the fucking Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that just came out. I think they dropped it on DC Universe. I can't remember. But that was dope nostalgia too, you know what I'm saying? It was like, what? Batman and Ninja Turtles, off the hook, man. Off the hook. They just need some motherfucking Power Rangers and G.I. Joe fucking mashup or something. That'd be dope too. What the fuck happened to G.I. Joe, man? They should reboot that. Yeah, they should reboot that. They'd make a lot of money off of that shit. I remember watching the movies. I think The Rock was in one of them. I don't even remember it. With my shitty ass memory, but fucking funny, man. I forgot about the G.I. Joe movies. So yeah, where we at? Streaming more Harley Quinn animated shit. Fucking South Park's still going. I thought the season finale episode was, they were cutting it off there, but they're still dropping episodes, so that's dope. The Good Place isn't over yet. I remember telling y'all about that on another episode. Totally not a show you'd think I would watch, but it's fucking hilarious. And I thought it was over, but then watched the episode that I thought was the ending of the whole series, and it's not. There's still more episodes, so fuck yeah. Fucking score one for the Garcias, because me and the kids love that show. Watching it together, you know what I'm saying? Catching up with it, talking about it. It's pretty fucking funny. And all the fucking cameos they got in that shit is awesome too. Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley's dope, hilarious. What was the other one I was watching? I'm still catching up on Better Call Saul, season 4. God, there's all kinds of shit I still have to watch that I can't talk about yet because I haven't watched them. But you know I will, because that's what I do on the fucking off time. Not even on the off time. I'll turn on shit right after the podcast. I'll be working and watching. Listening, kind of. Whatever. Double screen it. Fuck it, right? Might as well be entertained while you work too, shit. Anyway. I guess we'll do... let me talk about some diabetes shit, and we'll get into the story from the road, which is normally A and B stories from the road, but it's a Bonez Dubb story, because I'm the one with diabetes, and it's Diabetes Awareness Month, and I had some funny stories to tell about that. But also, I did this video. I know I talked about it earlier, but I did this video, and go peep it out, go share it. It's just raising awareness towards diabetes. It's me talking about, pretty much a day in the life, kind of. Just a little short fucking little ditty, you know what I'm saying? To raise awareness. And then at the end, it promotes, I'm doing paintings again. And the profits go to benefit diabetes research and helping find a cure, you know what I'm saying? So go check out art.bonezdubb.com. Get you a custom painting or a fucking print of a previous painting I've done. I'm gonna add some new shit on there too. I just finished 2 fucking a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna send those out and hook up the homies, and it's gonna be dope. And make these donations and help out the diabetes community. You know what I'm saying? Gotta help the kids. It's all about the kids. And make sure we live and survive and are able to pay for this unbelievably fucking priced insulin. And I don't want to get into all that because it's ruthless and it pisses me off, but the fucking greed of big pharma is unbelievable. Insulin is fucking damn near free to make, and they charge us hundreds and hundreds of dollars, sometimes up to thousands a month. For most people, thousands a month just to live, you know what I'm saying? So go check out T1 International, which is like at T1 International, I believe. Or just Google it, you know what I'm saying? They're nonprofit. I believe a nonprofit. They're an organization that is trying to stop all this, trying to raise awareness of these high prices of fucking insulin. So go check them out. They'll explain everything way better than I can. But anyway, so fucking diabetes, man. I've been a diabetic since I was 20, so most of my career, and part of the story is because of that, because, well, both of them are. Touring, man. Touring's rough when you got diabetes. You gotta fucking be on that shit constantly. And there's never a fixed time schedule to eat on the road, so it's hard as fuck to do that. And you gotta take more insulin because of a million different fucking reasons, a million different factors. But it's just crazy. It's way harder to do on the road than it is at home. I'll just leave it at that. But so shit happens. So I remember on the bus once, when you're touring on a bus, and I put a fucking, you gotta keep the insulin that you're not using cold, you know what I'm saying? Refrigerated. So I got my extra insulin bottle in the fridge of the bus. I tell everybody, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna put my insulin in this thing here, the little drawer thing. Just so y'all know, you know, it's not gonna contaminate no food or nothing. It's just a fucking medicine box with a file in it, you know what I'm saying? And I opened up the door maybe 5 minutes later to grab something out of there, and I fucking dropped the little insulin vial. And then, I gotta tell y'all, if y'all ain't smelled insulin before, the smell of it is super strong. Super strong, like hospital cleaner type smell, I guess, is what I smell. I don't know. Everybody smells something different, but it's pungent. It's not bad, it's just strong, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, drop the vial, shatters everywhere, and it was a full bottle, so it was like, psh. And the fucking tour bus smelled like insulin for at least a week after that. I cleaned up good, too, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a glass vial, and just fucking shattered everywhere. And just fucking funny, because it shattered everywhere. I shattered it after I told everybody, this is where it is, be careful. And made the bus smell like fucking insulin for a week. It was hilarious. Had to be one of our first tours too, so I was just like, oh, fuck. Crazy shit. So anyway, another time, we were on what the fuck tour was it? I don't know. We were in a van this time though. And I won't mention names because it's kind of gross, and it'll probably gross people out, but I'm in the way back. You know, there's several rows of seats in the tour vans, you know what I'm saying? So, like 15 passenger van type shit. So I'm in, not the very back, but one above, you know, the very back. Anyway, we're riding, and I wake up, and when you're diabetic, if your blood sugar's high, you get real thirsty and you piss all the time, and it's like almost impossible to hold this extreme urge to piss. It's like your fucking whole body is like, oh my god, I have to piss right now. I know everybody's known the feeling. So I wake up, boom, my blood sugar's high, boom, I got that feeling like I gotta go right now. And I'm like, yo, pull over. And they're like, okay, cool, next bathroom's in 3 miles. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking make it. So I pissed in a Gatorade bottle, you know, in the van. Cause it's like, you're diabetic, it's like you're not holding it. You gotta go, you know what I'm saying, if your blood sugar's high. So I pissed in this fucking Gatorade bottle right behind a bunch of fucking rappers. and tour homies and shit, you know what I'm saying? Tour crew. And yeah, it was just probably the most embarrassing, shitty thing I've ever been through on tour. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. People have done worse. Let me just say that. That was the worst thing that happened to me. People have had to do worse on tours. So give us fucking touring musicians props for the trials and tribulations we go through to get to each city. But yeah, that shit was funny. Anyway, thanks for listening to my weird ass diabetic stories. There's so many. One time I got pulled over and I was driving the tour van to let our driver sleep. I'm driving the tour van, which I never do, but I wanted to. It was in Michigan or something. Yeah, Michigan or St. Louis. No, Michigan. Definitely, because I got busted in St. Louis for driving. And not for driving, but pulled over again and speeding tickets, all that shit. Anyway, I'm driving in Michigan, snowy ass weather. We get pulled over, and he's like, "Hey man, you were swerving, you alright?" And I'm like, "I didn't think I was swerving, but I'm a diabetic, so I might have been." And he's like, "How long you been driving?" I was like, "Fucking probably 8 hours." And he's like, "Alright, well do me a favor, switch out with somebody else, you know, and sit tight, and I'll be right back." And he starts walking away, and I'm like, "Cool, hey man, can I take my insulin?" You know, and showed him my insulin bag and shit. You know, here, it's right here, it's fucking, you know, little thing. But I didn't want to alarm him. So I was like, "Yo, can I take my insulin? You know, my blood sugar's a little high." He's like, "Yeah, sure, no problem. I'm going to bring the dog out, and he's just going to walk around, okay?" I was just like, "Oh, yeah, sure, no problem." I'm like, "Oh, wait." I didn't say that, but I just thought to myself, fuck, he's going to bring the dog out? I'm sure one of us has weed on him. Anyway, so I get in the passenger side, and I'm like, "Cool, yeah, I'm going to take my insulin." And he comes up to the car, and he's like, "So you need to go, there's a gas station up the street, so you can go get some juice or something, or something sugary for your blood sugar." I was like, "Cool, perfect, thanks, can we go?" And he's like, "Yeah, just, you know, keep whatever you got in the car," because the dog was like barking already, you know what I'm saying? He's like, "Just keep whatever you got in the car and throw it away at the gas station." I was like, "Okay, sure." He's like, "Go on." Now the funny part is, I feel bad, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, the dog knew there was something in the car, you know what I'm saying? So somebody had weed. And he was like, "Go ahead, you know, go get your sugar." And I'm like, the funny part is, my blood sugar was high. So I had to take my insulin, which I even told him. I told him, what was that, twice? I was like, "Hey, I'm going to take my insulin. Hey, my blood sugar's high. I might have been swerving," you know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't say those exact words, but I was like, I don't know, maybe because my blood sugar's high or whatever. And so yeah, I told him twice, and he was still like, "So go get some sugar so you can bring your blood sugar up." It's the complete opposite of what I needed. But I was like, "Sure, yeah, yep, okay, of course, yes, thank you, sir. Okay, thank you, bye." Got in the car, they drove to the gas station. I was like, "Dump whatever you got," because I know he's watching. And we all went inside. I bought a juice, which I didn't drink, but fucking crazy, right? Like, he wanted to let us go. Because he knew, I told him twice that I had high blood sugar. He brought out that dog and it was like, that dog was like, "Nope, they have, I can smell it from here." So, props to that cop, man. Never thought I'd say that, but he knew for sure. He's like, "Get out of here. You rotten, dirty, rotten scoundrels." Fucking crazy, man. Stories from the road. And diabetes, you know. Funny fucking stories, man. Thank y'all for listening. I love podcasting, man. It's the shit. It's a dream come true. Can't wait till next week, man. We got some dope shit. dope special guest. I still haven't figured out the call-in shit, but I'll figure it out. And big announcement, which I'll announce further on my Instagram at BONEZANB, and you'll see it everywhere. But big announcement, man. I wanted to start here and make it official here. It's already technically been announced, but I'm doing a fucking Bone solo show once again, dog. It's gonna be super dope. I do them all the time, you know, little one-offs here and there. I actually toured a couple times solo style, but this one's big. It's a Christmas show, December 13th, Friday the 13th, I believe. December 13th, Fort Worth, Dallas Fort Worth area at the Rail Club. It's how the underground stole Christmas, Xmas, whatever. I'll post the flyer on my Instagram, and you know, you'll hear me talking about it further. But super dope, man. Rail Club, December 13th, Bone Solo show. Buckshot is gonna be there. My boy Buckshot. Insane Poetry, my boy. Class. Oh shit. You know, JP the Hustler, man. It's fucking gonna be a super party in Dallas Fort Worth area. DF Dubb, Texas, here. Bonez Dubb is coming. He's gonna rap, doing that little rap thing he does. Maybe we'll do a live. You know what? We will do a live Bonecast. Yeah, we will, and it's gonna be fucking dope. So, I'll have all the ticket info and everything posted on my Instagram. So go peep it out. Peep it out. It's gonna be dope. What else? Comedians in fucking kid movies on my Instagram. Go peep that out, man. Go to thebonecast.com. Sponsorships, donations. I'm gonna should be up now, new donation page with several different donation options. So you don't have to use PayPal. If you don't want to use PayPal, you can use whatever you want. If you don't want shout-outs. Now, if you want shout-outs, though, on the air, every single Bonecast episode, go to the sponsorship page on thebonecast.com or patreon.com/thebonecast. And get your sponsor on, man. You get super fresh shout-outs in every episode. You get shout-outs on Twitter if you want that. Video cameo style shoutouts on Instagram. I post them on my account and send you the full fucking video. Sponsorships is the way to go. You gotta show you're promoting a fucking video you want seen on the motherfucking video part of the cast. Check those fucking options out too, man. I can't promote it enough. It's super dope. It helps out the podcast get way better, and you know, helps y'all out by shouting you out and fucking showing love, and all sponsors will get entered into winning contests and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a big one for Christmas, and so stay tuned for that. Big fucking giveaway coming up. So yeah, I'll post all the news about the show soon, and thank you for watching episode motherfucking 13. We made it through. Thank you very much for watching. I love you. Much love from Bonez Dubb. Peace.